Binge the full week of The Ray Taylor Show ad-free over at inspireddisorder.com/plus.
This is The Ray Taylor Show.
Welcome to The Ray Taylor Show, where I bring you the reviews on the latest movies and TV shows, as well as classic and foreign films. I'm your host, Ray Taylor, and on this podcast, I'll be talking about all things film and television. Whether you're looking for a new show to binge or want to know if that blockbuster is worth the trip to the theater, or just want to hear my thoughts on a classic or foreign film, I've got you covered. So join me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for new episodes, and let's dive into the world of film and television together. On today's episode, I am talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. This came out last year, obviously around holiday season 2022, written and directed by James Gunn. This one primarily starring Pom Klementieff, I don't know how to pronounce her name, as well as Dave Bautista. By that I mean Drax and Mantis are the two main characters of this holiday special. I've been reviewing every movie in the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise and hadn't seen this. Also haven't seen Volume 3, but I figured I would add this to the mix. You know, give myself an easy little review. This is a short little 40-something minute holiday special. And you do get a little nugget of information in this. But in this holiday special, Star-Lord, Drax, Rocket, Mantis, and Groot engage in some spirited shenanigans in an all-new original special created for Disney+. I would say that the shenanigans is pretty much just Drax and Mantis. However, the other characters are in this. You know, this overall, I wasn't expecting much. More watch this out of curiosity, and you never know what could potentially, carry over anything that happens in this potentially. But it's your, typical holiday special. It's okay. This is okay. It's short, 40 minutes, whatever, right? I wouldn't say it's necessarily a must-see. But, it wasn't horrible. It was whatever. It's like, I don't know. It's a holiday special. It's too early. It's not even, it's like we're getting close to, I guess, is it October right now? No, it's still September. It feels like it might as well be October already, how fast everything's going. So it's early for a holiday special. I get that. I grant it. Maybe my timing, if I had thought of everything, planned everything, maybe I would have waited a few months to do this whole franchise. However, it wasn't bad, right? You do get a little piece of important information in this, right? But the majority of the time you're with Drax and Mantis, which is a fun duo to hang out with for a bit. So that's fun. We get a little bit of Peter's kind of backstory, little nugget from him as a kid. But primarily this is Drax and Mantis trying to find a Christmas gift for Peter, trying to kind of bring that Christmas spirit to him. And, of course, nobody really understands Christmas except for stories that he's told that have gone, kind of game of telephone passed around, which is also kind of another fun aspect to this. You also get a little bit of some fish out of water stuff. You get some holiday cheer, obviously. Some original Christmas songs, which are fun. I mean, the franchise itself, well known for great music, so you get some kind of original music for once in a Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Right? And also a fun kind of classic, not really classic, kind of like an offbeat, deep cut Christmas song, I would say. But then also a couple original Christmas songs, at least I believe, or maybe they're covers. I don't know. But overall, it's not entirely necessary. Only one piece of information, as I said, that kind of changes. It's a big piece of information that really changes the dynamic between two of our main characters, which I suppose I should get into spoilers if I'm going to talk about this at all. So for anybody not wanting to be spoiled by the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, which, by the way, this is the only title of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies that has the word "the" to begin the title. And I have a feeling that was done so when people search, like, I think it was done for SEO purposes. So when people search or maybe are even browsing through, Disney Plus, and they're browsing through the Marvel movies, and, they are scrolling through the G's, they don't come across this one because it's not as necessary. However, if you're searching for it, it will show up. So the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Let's take a quick break from this episode to talk about Attention all Ray Taylor Show fans! We're excited to announce we've just released a line of exclusive merchandise featuring original artwork inspired by the show. Our high-quality shirts and biodegradable phone cases are a perfect way to show your support for the show and make a great gift for any fan. Plus, with each purchase, you'll be helping us continue to bring you great content. So don't wait. Head on over to inspireddisorder.com now and check out the full collection. Thanks for listening, and we hope you'll show your support by grabbing some Ray Taylor Show merchandise today. And now, let's get back to the show. But spoilers from here on out. That wasn't a spoiler. The addition of "the" is not a spoiler. I like how it starts. It has like a nice animated thing with Peter Quill and Yondu when Peter was younger, trying to celebrate Christmas with Kraglin, Sean Gunn's character. Christmas specials, Christmas entertainment, animation is a big part of that. Definitely growing up, had a lot of favorites during the holiday season that were animated. So this one starts with a little animation. You also get a Christmas song, which was kind of funny. It was like, this band, they're like on Yondu's ship, I think is the set of a lot of this, or some of this anyway. And one of the people that live on the ship formed a band, learned how to use Earth instruments, and came up with a Christmas song. And their only knowledge of Christmas was like fifth hand. But it was a funny song. Funny Christmas song. Trying to give Peter Quill the holiday spirit. Then you have the fact that in this moment, it is kind of... you definitely know you're watching kind of a Christmas special and not an actual big budget movie. Because Chris Pratt and Bautista both look out of shape. They do not look like they're in superhero shape. And Groot is just a guy, clearly just a guy in a suit. The set itself looks like, it looks like it's filmed on like something you would see at Disneyland or Disney World. So the production, while not being horrible, it's clear that you have people in makeup and suits, and doesn't really have the look and feel of an actual movie. The big piece of information that you find out in this, which I found it to be a big surprise, was that Mantis is Quill's sister, which, makes sense. Introduced in the last movie, she was the helper of Quill's dad, Ego. It's surprising only that they are the only two of hundreds of children that were created by or partially fathered by Ego that weren't killed. Her use of helping him go to sleep, and then Quill, who just happened to have the superpower, the godlike powers, they were the only two to survive their siblings' tragic fate. So finding out that she was a sister. So I'd be curious to see if that plays a part in in Volume 3, if they refer to that as they are brother and sister, which if you hadn't seen the holiday special, You wouldn't know unless it's part of the comics, obviously, I guess. You have Drax and Mantis in this go to Earth to try and find Kevin Bacon for Quill's Christmas present, which is a fun little adventure to watch them go on. Being in Hollywood, they land by the Hollywood sign, and of course they're immediately walking by Mann's Chinese Theater, where everybody dresses up in character costumes for the tourists to take pictures. So of course there's scenes with them taking pictures with tourists. There's them having misunderstandings with other characters who they think are real people or the real characters, which it is also an interesting thing that in the universe of Guardians of the Galaxy, the reality of Guardians of the Galaxy, that not only does Disney and Marvel exist, but so do the Avengers movies. Like there's the scene where they see a Captain America in a costume, and they think it's the real Captain America. So it's weird that somehow Earth in this universe is aware. I guess they would be aware because they have done stuff on Earth. I don't know. It's kind of weird meta that kind of fucks your brain up a little bit. So of course, in an effort to try and find Kevin Bacon, they get a star map. It's your basic I need to find a celebrity in Hollywood type of a plot in so many ways. Let's take a quick break from this episode because I want to promote. Are you looking for a way to take your love of The Ray Taylor Show to the next level? Look no further than Inspired Disorder Plus. As a member, you'll get access to a whole host of amazing perks, including the full week of shows, ad-free in both audio and video versions, a live painting archive, early access to the many faces, members-only discounts and deals, a podcast back catalog with over 600 episodes. But that's not all. As a member, you'll get access to my personal blog as well as my creative writing. You'll also get the chance to ask me anything you want. With all of these benefits and more, Inspired Disorder Plus is a must-have for any fan of The Ray Taylor Show. So don't wait. Go sign up now. Head on over to inspireddisorder.com/plus and start enjoying all of the amazing perks of the membership. And now, let's get back to the show. But it's fun. You get to see them. They end up at a gay bar getting drunk. Mantis convinces a little souvenir store lady to give her a map for free because they spent all their money getting drunk. Which I love that. I love that scene where Drax and Mantis are partying in the gay bar because it's not explicitly a gay bar, but I know it's clearly is, and I know that there are a massive amount of conservatives that probably hate this movie because of that. Probably stopped watching Disney, stopped watching Marvel movies because Drax and Mantis went to a gay bar and had fun, which I just love. Anything that would make a conservative cry and get angry is just it makes me love it so much more. Makes me love it so much more. There's also they track Kevin Bacon. Of course, the map is correct. They find his house. There's also a great scene where it's Mantis and Drax versus cops, and of course the cops start shooting right away, and then Drax flips one of their cars, which I love that. Great little action fight scene with Mantis and the cops putting them all to sleep. You have Kevin Bacon. Mantis uses her power to convince Kevin Bacon to stay and go along with them, right, and to go. Then when they get there, there's the whole on the way, them understanding that Kevin Bacon is an actor and not actually all the characters that Quill talked about. And then, but he stays. sings a Christmas song, which I'm not sure is a cover or if it's another original song. Either way, it's a fun little moment, a heartwarming moment when Kevin Bacon decides to stay, tells his wife he's going to be late getting home, honey. I got some Christmas spirit to give here out in outer space. So, fun moment, right? The story with Yondu, how it ends with him giving Peter his laser handguns that we've seen him use in the previous movies, is a fun little origin story for how he got the guns. And another scene that shows Yondu was basically like his dad growing up. And then there's the scene where Mantis tells Peter that she is his sister and that he's like, she's worried that it would ruin his Christmas spirit or whatever, but it ends up being the greatest Christmas present he's ever gotten. Gives her a hug. Very sweet moment how it ends. But yeah, this movie, this Christmas special, very basic. It was fun. Ultimately, didn't need to watch it aside from finding out that they were brother and sister. Which is kind of surprising that it would introduce that new information into the storyline in this like offshoot thing, which is something I really don't like about a lot of superhero movies, where you have to like do your homework to understand stuff. But other than that, just a fun low budget short with Drax and Mantis kidnapping Kevin Bacon. How could you go wrong? And cool to see Kevin Bacon in another James Gunn joint, as he was in his film Super, where Rainn Wilson plays a superhero, or tries to become a superhero, which is a great movie, which we'll see how that ends up. I'm going to be doing a top 5 next week. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. I will be ranking on my Sunday episode, my podcast, top 5. I will be ranking my top 5 favorite James Gunn films. So we'll see if this movie shows up. Let me spoil something. It won't. But maybe Super might. Super might. Definitely might. That was a lot of fun. But I'm enjoyed. I saw this and whatever. It was a fun little easy peasy short watch. And we'll see how much the relationship between Mantis and Peter changes things in the third film when I review that next Wednesday. But anyway, I want to thank you all for tuning into this episode of The Ray Taylor Show. I do hope you enjoyed my thoughts on the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. Don't forget to tune in on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more movie and TV show reviews. And join the conversation by leaving a comment or rating on your favorite podcast platform or over on youtube.com/inspireddisorder, where all of these episodes are available in video format. Until next time, enjoy the show. Subscribe to The Ray Taylor Show on YouTube and everywhere podcasts are found. Binge the full week ad-free over at inspireddisorder.com/plus. Purchase Ray Taylor Show merch over at inspireddisorder.com. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!
Today is the day where you wake up and you realize that everything that you've been dreaming about, everything that you've been wanting, every goal and wish and hope that you've ever had can become real. Dreams can come true. What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.